This is a good segue to help another small business. Yes. Help me make rubbish sexy. I run a business called Luxe Bins. I've created beautiful wheelie bin covers to stylishly disguise that ugly bin. Our sales are okay, but the growth isn't there. The feedback and reviews of the product has been amazing from people who have bought. All the sales are coming from Instagram, from our viral content, and we're not doing paid marketing yet. The business is just me at the moment. Help me get my product into every home. Okay, so we've looked at the product, and at first I was like, bin covers? But then I'm like, oh my God, imagine everyone's probably most expensive asset that they own is their house. You work your butt off to save up for it. You still got this fat mortgage, and then you have these ugly bins in front of it. Right in front of your beautiful home. It makes so much sense.
It makes so much sense. We style every inch of our bloody homes. And then exactly right, we have this green, yellow and red bins out the front, which are just really unattractive. It's nuts.
I think the business needs to really sell on that emotion. Like, do you love your home?
Yes.
That's the emotional connection.
Absolutely.
Are you proud of everything in front of your home? Well, cover off your bins.
Can I say I love this business? I think it's such a great idea and I have not seen it. What I love about it is I have not seen it. It's fantastic. It's not a flooded market.
Oh my God.
This lady, she's onto something here. It's very cool. Can I also just say, Jane?
Yeah.
That James, so my husband is called James and your husband is called James. We're married to the Jameses. He has this joke where he says, it's your favorite night of the week. So most people, it's like Friday or Saturday. For me, it's bin night. I love bin night. I love it. And I know it sounds weird.
How is this a thing?
I just feel like when those bins go out onto the street, the sins of the week have been washed away. Do you know, I feel like my soul is cleansed.
Every single Wednesday, I go to my housemate Tiny. I go, it's bin night, babe.
Yes, I
Get to take the bits down and we can start fresh.
Oh, I love it. And even if
It's like an exorcism.
If I finish a moisturizer, right, and the bins are already out and it's like 10 o'clock at night, I have to go and put that bottle in the recycling bin because the bins have to be clean for at least 12 hours.
Yeah, otherwise it's not clean.
I will say though, I'm making out like I'm putting those bins out. Putting the bins out ain't my business. I don't put the bins out.
It's a boy job.
It's a boy job. I'm sorry. It's James's job. He puts them out. But if he even forgets one bin, we have to have a reminder on his phone which says, remember the little bin, because he always forgets the little bin in one of the bathrooms and it upsets me and I make him go out into the front of the house. I probably need to get a life chain, Lou. Fun fact.
I need to confess something, actually. So
You've never put a bin out in your life, have you?
Well, I didn't realize you had to take the bins out for 8 years after living at my old house. And over drinks, it was during post-COVID neighborhood drinks. She just joked about, we put up with your bins being out. I'm like, what do you mean they're out? Where do they go?
Jane,
8 years.
so can I ask
Then
you?
what you lane? I didn't know you had to take
Do
them in.
you now know what night is bin night in your
I
in your
do,
home?
for my calendar, actually.
What night is it?
Mondays and Tuesdays.
Mondays
Different
and
nights.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Gosh, you live in the fancy area with 2 times a week.
I just didn't know that you meant it. We just had the bins in front of our house. You could, see on
You're
Google
my
Earth.
worst nightmare. I hate people that don't
Sorry,
take their bins
Charlotte.
out.
Sorry, neighbours.
Okay, but can I just say, if you had done that and had bin covers, your neighbours wouldn't have minded.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm looking
Yeah.
at it and it actually looks really luxe, really beautiful.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know how the Garbos would know.
So I think you take the covers off. So you take
Okay,
the
you have to take
covers
the covers
off when it's bin night.
So you can't be too lazy.
Yes, but it only takes 15 to 20 seconds. I did go and have a look.
Oh, you did?
I did. So the covers are on. It takes 15, 20 seconds to take them off. And then you put the bins out because, of course, you have to show that it's a red, a yellow or a green. And then you put the cover back on. I think with this business this is never going to be a business that every single person in Australia has one, right? I think it's really important that she knows who her audience
Market is,
right?
exactly.
So in terms of going for mass market, I don't think that's the right approach, right? Because there are people that just don't think it's that important, right?
Yeah.
So I think know who your audience is, be specifically targeted to those people with your content. I think it would absolutely help to have some influencers that are really into styling.
Crystal Bailey.
Yeah, exactly right. So I think it's about getting the product into the hands of some influencers who are very much focused on that sort of aesthetic. And something like that could go viral. It's so unique.
It's so viral. I think you can sell on like the benefit it brings, and you can also sell on the fear of what be like, oh my God, this is so ugly.
Yes.
You know, like
you can be a bit tongue in cheek with it.
so much content you can do about like get a beautiful house, this transition, and then there's the bins.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can go, I feel like you can do a little bit like I feel like you can do this for the content.
Yes.
Not like do flyer drops.
Yes.
And actually flyer drop like your bins are fugly.
Yes.
You know how you were saying earlier that like offline, you're saying that you actually got a notification.
Yes.
For
in the city of Sydney, if you don't bring your bins in because it's such high traffic area in terms of pedestrians, you get a sticker on your bin. By the way, I've never gotten a sticker because, you know, I feel passionately about bringing my bins in and out, but they really
do that.
Yeah, they really do. They say, bring your bins in.
You can make it like a little like parking fine for your bins, being like your bins ugly, but don't do it. You're not actually going to get sales from, I'm not suggesting flyer dropping.
Yeah.
I'm suggesting doing it for the content.
It could even be that you do something like you give them to like real estate agents or like stylists, right? So when selling a house, the real estate agents can use them to put on the bins, right? So that the photos look better, so that customers don't see them. Like using something like real estate or people that deal with houses every day, right? So like getting or even putting them on houses where they have like huge amounts of traffic that go by, or, you know, just things like that. I think it's all about, this is a product that needs to be seen in the wild as such, like in situ, where people are actually going to see it.
Absolutely. And I definitely think with the price point,
How much are they?
so it's $180
Cost per wear for the bid.
Exactly.
It's cheap.
In front of your house. It looks big.
Yeah.
I feel like for someone who cares about what the bins look like,
Yeah.
that's probably a fair price.
Yeah.
So, and I think you definitely have the margin there.
Yeah.
And also, man, is there a bundle? Because you're not just buying one, are you? There's no bundle.
We should definitely do a bundle.
Should definitely
because I think
do
it would
a
look odd to
bundle.
have one bin
One by
in a dress and the other two looking daggy. You've got to have all three. There needs to be a bundle offer for sure.
You can definitely target like new home buyers,
Yep.
people into interior design.
Yep.
People
And it's an
into
older
homewares.
demographic as well. Like an 18-year-old share house doesn't care what their bin looks like. So let's target like 35 plus people who do have the disposable income to be spending on bin dresses, because let's be honest, like times are tough and that is not a necessity. But for a lot of people, they will see it as something important that they need to invest in. So be really targeted with your ads. There are so many amazing courses, can I just say, these days for e-com, where, including Jamu, you've got one, where you can actually learn yourself. It's gone are the days where you need to use a really expensive agency. You can actually, this is something you can learn yourself. You can spend a small amount of money on learning and run those ads, baby.
Yeah, spend your time running the ads, and then you can hire someone else to do all your admin and customer service and dispatch. I feel like that's the investment to grow the business.
Yes, and go drop it to real estate agents. I can tell you they're obsessed with how everything looks when they're selling a house. If they have some bin covers in the back of their car that they can plop onto the bins before they have customers coming through, like they are your people that, you know, that can share the word.
What do you think about in terms of product development? Do you think product development to bin adjacent items or different kind of prints? Licensing.
I've got to be honest. I think one only needs one bin cover. Like, I don't think this is going to be a collectible item. You could do different colorways and that kind of thing, absolutely. But I think she's gone with some neutral colors. And I think the whole point is that we don't want the bin to stand
don't
out,
want to
right?
stand out.
I think that's the whole point.
That's true.
I think
You don't
could
need
be
branded,
Exactly.
customized.
Could be. It doesn't necessarily bin adjacent, but maybe it's covers for things that you normally wouldn't have covers for.
It's actually called Luxe Bins though, right?
Yeah, it's great.
So maybe it could be like
candle ones.
accessories.
Yeah, maybe even it could be liners for bins as well. Could be ways to clean the bin.
Yeah, like some deodorizer stuff.
Yes. Yeah, there are lots
Stickers?
of options. Yeah, absolutely.
I've got a sticker on my bin. It's a bright pink sticker and it says our address on it so people don't steal our bin.
Oh, I love
I'm serious about my bin.
But it's, no, I have too. It's something that we use every day. Like, this is the thing. Waste management. is
They're
important.
stealing your bins. They're stealing your $180 bin covers. That's you've got to be
Remember, you're taking it out when it's on the street. So, but unless they're coming into your home to steal it, well, I'm sure they're going to steal your car before they steal your bin cover.
Not my car. My car's this. I think my biggest thing is just like train yourself on ads.
Yes.
Sell people on that. Sell them on that emotion of like you love your house. You've saved up for this beautiful house and you're ruining it with these ugly bins.
Mhm.
Love it. Sell the dream.
I can't wait to see these bin covers everywhere. Good luck.
Good luck, Luxe Bins. What's her name? Oh, her name is Jane. Good luck, Jane.
Oh my gosh, Jane, Hannah Jane from Luxe Bins. It's a sign you're going to be successful.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Love it.